Hey, Sunday, July 2nd, 2017, I survived my birthday. Yeah, that's... My daughter allowed me to survive my birthday as I turned... I'm not going to tell you how old I am. This is like modern, America right now, the modern world. We all have different ages all the time anyway. There's the Facebook age, there's the Tinder age, there's the Bumble age. I mean, there's just a different age for every single thing that you do. I have a Tinder age, which is always for the search engine, so I can meet the women that are younger when I was dating on Tinder. I've got the Facebook age, because I've changed it many times on Facebook just to have some fun. I've got the age that some of you think you are. I've got my chronological age, which is what I really am. Then I got the age that I actually look at, because we all know, all of you always will tell me in an email, I'm 58 years old, but I look like I'm 47, So there's that justification of age that I think so many people consistently have nonstop. And I think it's a great topic to talk about on this Sunday, July the 2nd, because we're so consumed with how old we are or how old we should be. So sitting here in the studio right now is just a random being, a random man that flew into Los Angeles. How many months have you been here? You drove, right?
Yeah, about going on 4 months now.
Okay. So Anthony's 27 years old, right? And the first time I spoke to Anthony bought one of my motivational kind of mantra programs that I do. And I looked at Anthony and I said, Anthony, I will gladly, remember I said that to you, I said, I will gladly be you at 27 years old. I said, the only thing I ask for is that my daughter actually recognize me. Everybody else, well, it doesn't make a difference because I just gained, a lot of years back, right? I will take your body, I will take your mind, I will mold it, I will make it fucking fantastic, and I will never let you have it back. You can have all my money in the bank and everything else because I will take youth over everything. And I think that's the biggest thing that is missing. Youth is wasted on the youth. And to me, youth is great. Like I remember when I was 27 years old, and that was told to me, youth is wasted on the youth. Now, unfortunately, the millennials think they're all so fucking smart. You think you're so goddamn wise and smart, but in reality, you are smart in a way. You're educated differently than we were because you have an opportunity to have so much personal development stuff thrown in your face nonstop. So it's a much wider world right now, and it's a smaller world. You can sit on YouTube and you can watch things that give you motivation, and you could read about stuff, and you can read about spirituality, and you can become chanters and karmic healers and all this other stuff. But in reality, you're still just 27 years old with 27 years of experience. You're just smarter than I was at 27 when it comes down to things because these things weren't available to me. So it's funny when I meet somebody who's 27 years old and they think they fucking know everything. They're a life coach and they have barely lived life. Or they're a relationship coach and they've had one relationship in their life. Or they're a success coach and they've never even made a lot of money. But what resonates with them is Tony Robbins' principles or Think and Grow Rich or something else. So they want to sell the program out there. What I like and what I really like is the humbleness of what 27 truly is. And that's something that I think is really important to have, because what I like about you is that you're very humble as a person. You could sit here and you can spit stuff out at me nonstop. So we're going to have a 27-year-old reveal right now, okay? And the 27-year-old reveal is this. What lessons do you still need to learn, and are you fully accepting for the age that you're at right now?
No, I think there's so much more to learn. I think I've come a long way in this past year, making the move and everything like that. But truthfully, for being 27, I feel like I haven't experienced enough. I haven't experienced as much as I should for being 27, if that's an applicable answer.
Yeah, but you see that's what's so funny about being youthful, right? Yeah. Is that we judge ourselves, and that's why the saying youth is wasted on the youth, because we're judged. I remember when I was 27 years old, I so just wanted to be more successful. Now, I was a bartender in New York, about to open up a bar in Manhattan, but it was never enough because we do what we call social, and especially in today's Instagram and Twitter and Facebook world, we're so socially comparing ourselves nonstop to other people. Well, I don't have enough that person has. How come I don't have the garage that person has? Well, I don't have the car that this. How come I don't got the girlfriend that this person has, right?
Yeah.
And it's in your face a lot more, and that's what I really feel I feel for people that are growing up right now because it's so in your face compared to the way it was. With me, I just heard about people that were a little more successful than me. So
Right.
I never really cared too much about them being more successful about me. I just felt like I should have been further along in life. And nowadays, you've got so much vantage points because there's always somebody you can read about. There's always that YouTube sensation or that Instagram star, or somebody that you read about that was 19 and they're making $1 million a year because they have so many followers, right? And all this other stuff. So it's interesting because being young means to be young and dumb. It's like the power, I call it the power of young and dumb, okay? Young and dumb is so great. You're not as smart as you're going to be when you're older, but you're wiser than you were 7 years ago. As a matter of fact, every single day you get wiser and wiser and wiser, right? And that's great. But the problem is you need to really, when you're younger, you need to really just take that in, take that energy in, take that feeling in, and realize that you are exactly where you are. And I think that's what was missing. That's when we say the youth is wasted on the youth, because when I was 27, I was the same way. I'm here, but I want a little bit more of this, and when is this going to come, right? Because society makes us think that way. When are we going to get all the riches? When are we going to get, and we'll do it throughout all our ages. When are we going to get this? When are we going to get the girlfriend? When are we going to get the house? When is the career going to happen? When am I going to make my money? I call it the when eyes, it's like, when when you suffer from the when eyes, you suffer from all this stuff. So the beauty of youth is that you are actually in what I call the scientific phase of your life. You can literally fuck up every single day and it doesn't really make a difference. You don't have a family yet. You got nobody to answer to but yourself. You just got to pay your bills and you got to just keep falling forward every single day. And eventually you'll gain the success if you embrace the experiences. Do you truly embrace every experience as it happens, or are you still thinking about the future?
Oh God, yeah, of course. I'm still stuck in my head a lot more than I should be, but I'm getting there. I think I'm being a lot more mindful of my experience or what's going on around me recently. But yeah, of course, I'm always wondering when's it going to be my time,
Well, the thing is, when is it going to be your time? It already is your time.
Right. Exactly.
And that to me is the biggest thing. It is your time right now. Everybody, it's your time. Every single person right now is your time. Everything that's happening to you in this present moment right now is happening to you because it's supposed to happen to you. Okay, the pace that you're moving through life is the exact pace that you're moving through life. God, the universe, they got a master fucking plan, okay? You're moving through life exactly the way you're supposed to move through life. You're not supposed to move through life any quicker than you are because you haven't fully embraced the lessons that you're fully embracing. You need to embrace every single lesson that presents itself every single day. And that's why I think when you're younger, you want what you want. You want the vision, or whatever the vision is, you want the future. And when you're older, all I really want, oh shit, I'll get into the hot tub time machine right now. I'll go fucking push the buttons and I'll go spin it around. And let me tell you what I'll do, Anthony. I will spin that hot tub time machine and I'll go back to when I was 27 years old in 1989, and I will kick that motherfucker young version of me all over Manhattan. I'll take him, I'll beat the shit out of him, and I'll look at him and say, listen, man, stop suffering from the terminal disease called when eyes. Don't suffer from this at all because you are exactly who you are in that moment. And that moment is such a beautiful, empowering moment. So just enjoy life for what it is. Don't worry about the girl or falling in love or anything else. Just take every experience for what it is because every experience has a new way of you looking at things. It teaches you a brand new perspective. It shows you what perspective is. It allows you to literally be empowered that way. So I don't want you to suffer from the when eyes anymore. All right, that's it, man. That's 10-Minute Daily Reality Check on Sunday, July the 2nd. My birthday was yesterday. For those of you who fucked up and did not get me a present or did not send me an email, oh, shame on you, man. Jesus, I was waiting for the present. I do this podcast every single day. So I'm going to ask you one thing and one thing only on this Sunday, July the 2nd. I'm going to ask you to spread the podcast, rate it on iTunes, share it with people, share it with anybody who's got when eye disease. And not only that, I want you to listen in every single day because I'm here and I've got your back so you don't suffer from the disease. Tomorrow I got this cool doctor on the show. Man, I don't know what we're going to come up with, but I know he's going to talk a lot about health, wellness, and everything else. 10-minute daily reality check out for radical self-help that doesn't suck. Tune in every single day.